Hey guys, it's Taku. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. It is currently 1 a.m., which means you know exactly what happened if you are used to watching my videos. Yes, I am just coming back from another virtual K-pop concert, and this time it was BLACKPINK's The Show. If you are new to my channel, I am someone who has been watching K-pop virtual concerts, or as many as I can grab, and I've been slowly doing sort of, thoughts and reflections over them in small videos like this where I just talk about maybe some of the tracks they did or some of the cool things that they done. Because we are living in the era where virtual concerts are pretty much the only way we get lots of interaction with our favorite artists, and so I'm just pretty much grabbing whatever opportunities I can take. Of course, if you are a returning subscriber, you know that this is exactly what I do, and I've got my little list of tracks and things that I want to talk about here, so let's get rolling. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is we're just going to go down the track order and talk about all the different things that they sang about. Yes, I have to keep my indoor voice on because it is so early in the morning, but that hasn't stopped us before, so moving on. Alright, so the girls opened up the great concert with Kill This Love and Crazy Over You. This makes Crazy Over You's very first performance, if I am not mistaken. It was really awesome to see just more stuff from the album getting out there and onto a stage. I loved it so much. After that, we had member introductions. The subtitles were a little slow, as in like really slow, and I kind of don't understand why, because a lot of this, or all of this I mean, was pre-recorded, so it's almost like there's no excuse to having, slow subs, but it's whatever. We could still make out what they were trying to say, and they were just introducing themselves, and it's so nice to see all of them again. After that, and pardon me, I'm just gonna read off this list. We had How You Like That, Don't Know What to Do, Playing with Fire, Lovesick Girls. And oh my gosh, I love Lovesick Girls so much. After this, we had sort of a break in the concert where we began little covers and solo moments that were really awesome and special. The first one up was Jisoo, and Jisoo did perform a cover of Habits by Tovlo. And it was a really interesting cover choice, especially when we talk about some of the others that are up next. But given that perhaps Jisoo is my Blackpink bias, I was super happy with the performance. Side note, I really liked the dress that Jisoo wore. If you watched the concert, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Next we had Lisa, and get this guys, Lisa did a cover of Doja Cat's Say So. If you follow me on Twitter, you guys already know that I am a huge fan of Doja Cat. I love her humor, I love her music. And so when Lisa was up there writing her own raps and rhymes for this song that I have listened to 1,000 times since quarantine has started, it was like the greatest thing. I loved this so much. After this, we probably had the most surprising entry in the entire concert. That was a group cover of Sour Candy by Lady Gaga. Now, the girls are listed with Lady Gaga as, singing this song normally, but it was just a really unexpected choice given that we didn't get a single performance of Ice Cream throughout the entire thing. And that's really interesting because Ice Cream is not only on the album, but it was used as part of the promotional music for the show. But I'm never going to complain about hearing Lady Gaga, especially in a Blackpink concert. I love this so much. I'm going to say this over and over and over again because Lady Gaga is also one of my favorite artists, and I mean, yeah, I am not complaining. What an amazing surprise. After some talking with Blinks, we did move on to Love to Hate Me, and it was kind of like a chill, sort of unplugged version of the usual Love to Hate Me from the album. And we got You Never Know, and I really thought the concert was going to end at this point because You Never Know is the very last track on the album, and it's a very special track, kind of a slower one. So I was like, wait, they're not going to end this here, are they? Thankfully they didn't, because we did get some more solos, starting with Jennie, who did Solo. Solo is such a great song. Listening to it again in the show has reminded me that I need to put it in some more of my playlists that I listen to my music on, because yeah, awesome song. After this, we had the highly anticipated debut of Rosé's solo career, and she performed Gone. It was a half MV, half live performance. So halfway through the playing of the MV, it did go to an in-person on stage. It was interesting to see both versions of it, the professional MV and the concert version, and I'm just, it's awesome. Rosé is starting off somewhere great, and I just hope that soon her albums and EPs and tracks and what have you make their way onto Apple Music so that I can listen to them all day in and out. Moving on, we have Pretty Savage, parts of Stay, which were actually playing during interviews in a stadium. They managed to record some footage in the first stadium that they ever performed in as Blackpink, and they gave lots of reflections over what time has been like since their very first concert. And you know, this is the intimate moment that Blinks have been waiting for, sort of unpacking the emotions and everything and just seeing how far everything's gone. And oh, my heart. It was wonderful, especially given that our next couple tracks were throwbacks to the very beginning. And of course, they were Whistle, As If It's Your Last, and Boombaya. That's right, guys, we got Whistle and As If It's Your Last in 2021. We stay winning. There was one more break before the very final performance, and that was Forever Young, during which they thanked the staff and the various people that helped put this show together. If you guys have been following news on the show, you will have remembered that the show was supposed to be held in December and it was moved to January, either because of technical difficulties, scheduling problems, what have you. It's a crazy time we're living in. I'm just thankful that we were able to get it now, and it's probably actually worked out better because the end of 2020 was pretty busy for most people. So to be able to set aside January and appreciate the concert for what it was, I'm just so glad that everything worked out so very well. And on that last performance, they did thank the live band that was on stage with them, and that was probably one of my favorite aspects of the entire concert. The band was on stage, they weren't in a pit, they were on stage with Blackpink, and I think that is just awesome. I love it when performers are able to, you know, showcase their musicians and their talents, because yeah, a lot goes into these concerts, and when you combine the live vocals with the live band, you really do have something special. But guys, that was the whole concert. It lasted for me from about 11 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. About an hour and a half, and it was streamed on YouTube Live. If you are able to purchase a re-recording of the concert, I'm sure that they are doing some sort of thing like that. Definitely should, because it was an awesome concert, and it was really great because you get to hear a lot of their old tracks and a lot of the tracks from the album. And you'll remember that the album has like 7 or 8 tracks on it, so it pretty much doubles their previous discography with all these new tracks and stuff, and it's great. It's very nice to get an updated performance from Blackpink. They are my favorite K-pop girl group, and they are loved by so many of you guys. And if you were able to watch the show, I would love to hear your thoughts about them in the comments. But that's all I got, guys. I'm super tired. Thank you so much for watching this video. For more of me, you can find me on Twitter at TalkingToAnimeCafe. I run a blog of the same name that I will leave linked in the description below. And you can also follow me on my Instagram at TalkingToAC. Post all kinds of anime, manga, and K-pop stuff on there, so go check those out. If you enjoyed this video, please consider dropping me a like. It really helps me out. And hey, consider subscribing to stick around. Again, I've been watching lots of virtual concerts, virtual K-pop concerts and performances, and I try to talk about those as much as I can with you guys because I love reflecting over this stuff. I love just kind of rambling and talking. So yeah, if you want more of these, subscribe to stick around. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and till next time.